Hello, welcome back to another Truly Bedrock video over here at the Lego base. And yeah, today is a bit of a special episode. We recently finished up the Lego base. And yeah, I felt like maybe it's time to do a bit of a tour. We're not going to be showing off everything on Truly Bedrock, just my things, right? And mostly just the Lego base here. I don't know if we're going to get to literally everything that I've done this season of Truly Bedrock, but yeah, I definitely want to run around my base and a lot of the main stuff, my starter base and the Nether base that we did, the Lego base here, just all my basey things, right? So yeah, I guess let's go to where it all started then. We need to go over to Chunktown. Okay, here we are over at spawn, and this area is called Chunktown, right? At the start of the season, we had a plan. Truly Bedrock members, we all had one chunk to work in, right? We all had our own chunk to work in. Just one chunk. We could build up as high as we wanted in that chunk. We could build down as low as we wanted in that chunk. We were limited to that one chunk when it came to building up our bases. And yeah, if I go over here, that goofy looking thing, that is my chunk build. I actually took inspiration from the education edition of the game. There is a mob in that version of the game called Agent, I believe, the Agent. And yeah, that is what this is. They're like a tiny little golem. And yeah, that is what I built for my base. We got some wheat and stuff going up here. This is what we used to feed ourselves in the early days of the server. Down here though is where actually all of the basey things were going on. We had farms down here. We had storage down here. This is where everything happened, right? So it was early days. Didn't have a whole lot of things. Didn't really need a whole lot of storage. This floor was basically my storage room. We had 2 double chests and 4 barrels. We go down here, and this was my enchanting room, I believe. Got an enchanting station right there. Anvil right there. Got a chest here. Can't remember what we used to store there. And yeah, there are more floors as well. Again, I really like how I did the floor and stuff here. All these random patches of flowers. I love it. But yeah, this was my sugarcane farm. In here, we got a sugarcane farm. I go down here. This is where we can collect our sugarcane. That is built up slowly over time. It's actually not a really big farm at all. But yeah, this area is a pretty active area. So this is loaded quite a lot. And then we got slime farm down here. I've got these arrows pointing down and to say what's on the next floors. We got a little slime there. We had the same with the sugarcane up top. Oh, there's a slime. I got this little weird corridor here. People get confused why I did this. This is actually to like the farm would be smaller if I didn't have this here. I've got this going off so it's out of the way of the farm. So we've got a few more spawning platforms for the farm basically. But yeah, this is my collection system for my slime farm here. And do we want to break up there? Do we want to go and see? Actually decorated up here, right? I don't think we'll do right there. Let's go over here where there's no dirt. Because I think there's flowers on those dirt blocks. Let's grab an ender pearl. Let's poke up here. Whoops. Actually decorated in here. I don't know why, because we're like never ever gonna see this place. But yeah, I decorated in here. I decorated it the same as we did the rest of the spawn base. I got the reddy sort of floor with the flower patches, and I got the same sort of walls going on. I don't know why I did this. We have slimes, they spawn up here, and they jump off into this water stream, and they get pushed all the way down onto those magma blocks. And there is a minecart that bounces back and forth that picks up all of the drops, and then down here we can collect our slime, and let's put these back. Yeah, but that, I believe, is everything in my spawn base. Like I said, I'm really happy with the way this place turned out. I love that there's so many different floors, and it's all twisty and turny, and Really, really proud of this base. Yeah, that is it over here. So yeah, like I said, I mostly want to cover my bases. So we've had 3 bases throughout this season so far, and yeah, my second base. So we went from Chunktown, from our Chunk base over here to this Crimson Forest, and these guys are gonna attack me. Let's kill them really quick. Yeah, we went over to this Crimson Forest and I built this thing. So this is inspired by Minecraft Dungeons mob called the Redstone Monstrosity. I think it fits in pretty good with the Crimson Forest, right? I think it looks pretty good in this biome. Just built a big head, and and yeah, the idea here was that we cram this base with as much little redstone bits as we could. Here's our little entrance here that makes it so mobs can't get in, right? We're safe from piglins and from the hoglins and stuff. So we go up here, and we've got a little piglin bartering station right here. We feed gold into this dispenser, or dropper, sorry, and yeah, we get tons and tons of materials from trading. That's pretty cool. We go up here. We've got a cheaty XP furnace. I think this still works. There's currently a bug in this version of the game where furnaces store XP from all of their previously cooked items. So all of these have been cooked in the past, and yeah, we will constantly keep getting the XP from this furnace that was stored from these items. Alright, so we go in here, we take that out, and we get a bunch of XP every time. Then we go over here, and here's my storage room. So we got a couple of Tango Tech multi-item sorters here that Silent converted to work on the Bedrock edition of the game. This is actually broken right now. Oh. Items aren't actually filled up here, but yeah, the back of these, it's all clogged up. I think I left the area when it was still sorting things, and yeah, that was bad. So it was really, really bad. This is all kinds of broken now. Yeah, this is where we go and drop items into the system so we can lay out free shulker boxes right there. When the items are finished going through the system and are done sorting, we can flick this lever, and when we break the shulkers, if they go back into these, if they fall into these hoppers here, then yeah, obviously a bit of redstone there will catch it. We can take them out and flick that. So yeah, there's my storage room. We go down here. Takes us to this little corridor, and we will go over that in just a sec. We go down here though. Here is a tree farming room. So this is where we would farm the Neverwoods. We got one side here for the crimson wood. We got a bunch of the crimson nylium. Is that what that's called? I don't know. And on this side we got the warped nylium, and yeah, what we would do is we'd run and add a mushroom on the ends of all of these. And then what do we do? I forget. Oh, I think we run down here and we push that button, and it dispenses bone meal or something and grows up the trees, I believe. I don't know. I think this is actually broken. I think this is broken too. We'll forget about that. That's fine. Yeah, we go up here. This is my cooking room. This is my cooking room. We just got a simple smelter here, which still has loads of things in. Didn't know that was all there. But yeah, we go up here, and that's where we add the fuel, and we can put things in there to cook, and yeah, that works pretty good. Super basic stuff. I love the way I decorated this room though. Went all crimson-y and stuff because everyone, when the Nether update came out, wanted to go with the warped instead of the crimson wood, so I went with the crimson instead. Figured less people would be using it compared to the warped stuff. We do have some of these warped roots though. Is that what these are called? Warped roots. Warped roots. And whoops, we just, I don't know. Just fully duplicated then. Yeah, but we put some of those in ponds, and I think that looked pretty good. Here is a fungus farming room. Fungus farming room. We had this, and yeah, the floor shifts and it produces. It's super flashy. Jeez, it didn't used to do that. Gonna give me a fit. But yeah, that produces some warped fungus and some crimson fungus. And yeah, that's where we could go and throw bone meal in. And if we get, like, the roots and stuff, right? If we don't want these roots, we don't want these crimson roots, we don't want these wart roots, we can actually go over here, throw them in there, and yeah, it runs through a composter, which will also run it into the farm itself again. So we get extra bone meal out of that. Let's just throw all of that stuff in there. This is my jamming room. This is where I'd play music, and we could see the redstone when the sorters were going off in the sorting room as well, so that was pretty cool. There's a lodestone where we could set our spawn. No, actually, that's not what that is it? This compass, I think, will always point us here. That's how this works. Yeah, I hardly ever use those. Yeah, that's a thing. Actually, I forgot that was a thing until I just just came in here. We go up here though, and this is my bedroom. Bedroom, I guess, says the sign. This is where we keep our lodestone. No, that is actually a respawn anchor. It is. And luckily, we've never had to use that. I've not died at all on this server just yet, so that's never had to be used, luckily. And yeah, this is where my AFK room is. If I have had to some reason, like, I guess, sort things. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's a button right there. If I ever needed to sort things, if my sorter was doing things, I didn't want to log out or something, I could just go in there and wait for it to all get sorted. So there is my nether base. I think that's everything over here, I believe. Yeah, super proud of this base as well though. I like the way this place turned out. I think it turned out good. Really like it. Anyway, over to the Lego base next. Yeah, so before Truly Bedrock Season 2 started, I was on Google Images and I was searching. Oh my god, there's this demon pile of turds right there. Yeah, I was on Google anyway, and I was looking up base designs. I was just trying to get inspiration. I wasn't gonna just steal a base design. I was just trying to get some inspiration, right? And I scrolled so far down the page I was no longer getting Minecraft images. Whoa, there's beacons. I was no longer getting Minecraft images, and I was getting images of Lego. And a light bulb went off in my head, and I went into a creative test world, and yeah, it turns out it's actually pretty easy to build out Legos in Minecraft. You just add a bunch of studs, right? These Lego studs, and you build out a concrete. So here is my tunnel anyway, which takes us to the Lego base. Go down here, and halfway down the tunnel, sorry, there is a pole right here. Go for here, and yeah, it will actually take us to our base here. And oh my god, I am so happy with the way this place turned out. So happy. So we're gonna have a run around here, and I'm gonna show you all of the things we got up to throughout the season over at the Lego base. But yeah, I am so proud of this base. Probably my favorite base I've ever made in Minecraft before. Just so happy with it. Anyway, let's go for here. There's so many doors right now too. Don't ask, okay? I have no clue what is going on with these stupid doors. This mountain is just littered in them. It's ridiculous. Go for here though. Yeah, I actually built this thing as well. I was in a Truly Bedrock meeting, right? We have meetings. And it was about 7 AM. And I was so tired. I hardly spoke in the meeting at all, but I messed around with this house during the meeting, and it took me like 2-3 hours to make. I don't even know. It took me a while to make though. But yeah, we come over here and we're actually coming out of a endstone Lego. Can't really see it too good here, but it's just a little yellow Lego that has a Enderman sound on top of it, and yeah, it's holding up a Lego Tiz. But yeah, we actually come out of this mountain here. My portal is in the corner of the mountain. These doors, ridiculous. Yeah. So where do we go first? There's so much stuff. Yeah, this mountain is actually a iron farm. Actually, an iron farm here. We got an iron farm set in the middle, and yeah, it's currently working throughout the season. This thing is broken, and I fixed it, and I've broken it, and I fixed it, and I broke it so many times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, this is currently working, I believe. Yeah. We also have some chickens randomly scattered on the mountain. We go down here. This is actually how we get to the storage of the iron farm. We go through here. And yeah, we can head on over to the storage system. We can take out the iron. I've actually recently emptied it, so there's not a whole lot in there. But yeah, that's where we get our iron and stuff. Down here is a minecart, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go get that now. Whoops. But yeah, that takes us to our double skeleton spawner we have down there. We got a bunch of derpy sheep. Actually have a wool farm in the area, and yeah, there is a string right there. Actually have a wool farm in the area over by that hill where there's a bunch of sheep sat on. And yeah, I just scattered some of these derpy sheep around the base. Where do we go next? I don't know where to go. We go through here, and there's a little bridge, right? Made out of Legos. We can jump over the Legos, and we come over here. And I actually built a flower path going all around the base, right? So these are supposed to be Legos, right? They're supposed to be like we're stepping on Legos. Which is like the worst thing. So yeah, sheep farm. Right here we got a sheep farm. If we go inside this little Lego hill, we've got a bunch of sheeps. This is actually, I think, the first thing we built over here. I built this sheep farm. And then I eventually covered it with this Lego mountain. Yeah, we got all kinds of not color-coded, I guess. People get so mad. They're like, why the magenta not next to the purple and the pink tis? Why? Yeah, it's not really. Like, why is there green there? Why didn't the green go over here? People get mad when they see this. Yeah, there is that. Anyway, there's my wool farm. We got here. Where should we go? Where should we go next? We got shaved sheep over here. We got some derpy sheep, and I've got a shaved one off over here as well. We got a giant train track. Jeez, I feel like I'm just gonna miss things here. I don't know. Is it baby horse? Feeling overwhelmed by my own base. I actually am not a big fan of Legos in real life. Like, I don't have any big Lego sets or anything. I'm really not a big fan of Legos. I used to like playing with them with my friends when I was younger, but yeah, I really wasn't crazy big into them. This is just a fun idea that I had. Like I said, while I scroll through Google, seeing that piece of Lego, and it gave me the idea to do this. So I actually have another fungus farm over here as well. This giant tree is actually a fungus farm, exactly the same as the one from the Nether base. We go over here and we can hit that, and it produces fungus. There is no compost or anything to this one though. Here's where we put the bone meal. And we go over here, we got a slime farm. I actually haven't had to AFK this for a long time. I don't think I've ever actually AFK'd this except for to, I don't know, hardly ever need slime. There we got a little slime Lego and a little track, and we go down here, and that's where we can... I'm not gonna go down there right now. But that is where we go and collect our slime. I have a beacon right there. We have a Lego beacon, and there is actually a beacon underground as well. People always say, why is it not coming out of the middle? Right here, why is it not coming out of the middle? That is because if I did it right here, if I put the beacon right here, it's not actually gonna reach over there. We actually need it to reach over in that Lego cloud there, because I have a concrete converter, and I use the haste beacon effect to be able to insta-mine, right? If the beacon was pushed over a little bit more, I couldn't actually reach inside here. But yeah, we have a concrete converter, super basic. We have a coral farm up there. Actually can't get up there. I've broken the way to get up there. And yeah, this Lego cloud also holds a fish farm. Fish farm up there. We get fish. We get squids. We get bones out of that as well. And yeah, there is a Liara fish. And I actually went ahead and built some Truly Bedrock members around the place. So we've got the Lee up there. We've got a Jessie over there. Lee's fishing. Jessie is building up my Lego trees. She's holding a little tree. There's another sheep right next to her. And I got a dad craft over there. We also have the Tiz up there as well. Like I said, we have a beardstone getting picked up by an Enderman. We have a few Lego Endermen scattered around the area. We got one over there not doing anything. Just stood looking over the base. I think there's another one as well. If I land up here. There's another one right there. There we got a Zloy. We got a DB. I feel like I'm for sure gonna be missing things. Where should we go next? I have my storage room over here. We built, this is one of the earlier things that we built over the base as well. We built a little storage room, Lego chest. Go in here and oh my god. This place is so bad. I've got a shulker monster here with a bunch of things I've not sorted yet. Most of it is mining materials I didn't have enough room to store over here. This is kind of organized, not really. All of these items have been flipped sideways like 10 times. It is ridiculous. We've got some boxes that aren't labeled. It's so bad. Storage system next season of Truly Bedrock is for sure going to be better than this. I went so long dealing with this. We also have a chicken right in the middle of our base. Don't ask. That was a stream thing, but there's actually a trash can right there. We can throw things in that we don't need, and it'll get dispensed into a lava source. We also have a rogue fox head. I like to flick this lever and smack rogue fox in the face. And yeah, that's it in here. So there's my storage room, and yeah, we got these supposed to be like dirt Legos that we hop across the water to get back to our path. And probably my favorite thing over at the Lego base is this train right here. So we have a giant train track. Giant chain track. Did I say that right? I feel like I said that a bit weird there. But yeah, we have this giant train track, and there is a train coming in over there, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks super, super cool. Actually inspired by a real life Lego set. I've seen a image of a train, and I tried to copy it in Minecraft here. But yeah, the front of it is actually a Cheaty XP furnace array thing here. You've seen this over at the Nether base. We can go and we can take out fish, and we get tons and tons of levels every single time. Super, super cool. Where I used to repair all my things. Then the next one, this is actually I'm gonna have to grab some more rockets. Uh-oh, don't have a whole lot. This next bit is actually a kelp farm. It's actually a kelp farm if we go up. This gives us like a lot of kelp. Can I get in there? No. It's not a huge farm, but yeah, it does produce a fair bit of kelp. Plenty for me. Anyway, that's pretty much all it is. It's like 30 bits of kelp planted down, 20 bits of kelp. I don't know. Not a whole lot, but yeah, that produces more than enough kelp for me. And we got this hopper trail, which will take the kelp into this back bit. And yeah, we get all of our kelp automatically smelted here, turned into dried kelp, and yeah, we can go and turn that into dried kelp blocks then and use that for fuel, right? Where next? If I go over here, we have this is one of the earlier things I did as well. We have a couple Lego bamboos right there. And this is actually where all of my micro farms are housed. If I go over here, drop down here, there is a bubble elevator, whoops, which will take us to this room right here. And yeah, we have a bunch of micro farms. We got a micro sugarcane farm right there. We got bamboo farm, micro bamboo farm right there. All the things, carrots, cocoa beans, pickle farm. And I actually have I don't think I'm going to go down there, but we have a giant bamboo farm down there. Down that tunnel. And yeah, I've decorated this room. So this room is kind of inspired by younger Tiz, right? So I had a friend, and my friend was always really, really good at building out Legos. Always really, really good at building Legos. It would look like something like the top of my base looks like. And whenever I'd go over his house, and I would play with the Legos, it would always end up looking something like this. I just throw a bunch of random colors and make a big block, right? So that is what this room is sort of inspired by. It's inspired by my time playing with Legos when I was little. We also have a couple scarecrows here. This is actually inspired by real life Lego set as well. I seen an image of a Lego set with these guys. Tried to build them in Minecraft. We go down here, and there is a melon and pumpkin farm, which I think might be broken. The minecart likes to despawn in here a whole lot, and yeah, it doesn't look like it's collecting the items right now. And you know, I don't think I've ever actually used this. I don't think I've ever actually taken from this. It doesn't produce a whole lot. I think I meant to use this for trading at some point, but I never did mess with villagers a lot. Yeah, it doesn't really produce a whole lot. It's actually a really, really small melon and pumpkin farm. But, like I said, the minecart does like to despawn, and we've probably lost about 9/10 of the drops that we would have got from this farm because of that. Always, every time I go over there, the minecart is broken. It's ridiculous. We also have a couple Lego TNTs. Right here, people seem to think that these were eyes from Terraria. So I made a sign saying this be TNT, just so people know. And yeah, we have a little ladder here, which will take us to our mine. I feel like out of everything at the base, people remember the Lego fish. It seems like, I don't know. I built these kind of early on as well, these Lego fish. So I've got my Lego cloud up there with a Lee fishing, and there's a fish farm up there. Just got some fish raining from the sky. Got some lily pads down there with a frog as well. Just trying to speed through the things here because we're gonna spend a lot of time here otherwise. I got some random bits of Legos scattered around as well here. We got some Lego dinosaurs over there as well. I have a cactus farm off over here in this desert. And yeah, I tried to decorate the area a little bit. We got some giant cactuses, some little cactuses, some dead bushes. These brown bits are supposed to be. Cactus farm is actually underneath this giant one. This giant cactus. And we can access it from here. I'm not going to go down there right now, but it's basically just a collection area for the cactus. We go back off over here where the Lego bridge is, and yeah, there is a forest over here. There is a giant Lego forest. This thing took me a little while to do. But yeah, we got a bunch of Lego trees in here. We got the path going right through the forest, and yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of How to Train Your Dragon, right? I really like the How to Train Your Dragon movies. It's like one of my nerdy things, okay? Don't judge me. But I like How to Train Your Dragon. We go over here. I actually built a light furry from How to Train Your Dragon, and I built a night furry from How to Build Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon. And yeah, the light furry I think looks good. I like the night furry as well, but it looks scared. Like, it looks really, really scared. I don't know why the eyes look so different. He looks terrified, doesn't he? But yeah, in the movies, Toothless has a bad tail, right? And he can't fly. And Hiccup ends up giving him, like, puts a thing on his tail to help him fly, and he's got a saddle so Hiccup can ride him, and I've tried to implement that to our night furry here. I think they look pretty good. I'm happy with those. We go the other way, And it goes from magical on this side, right, to kind of stupid on the other side. We have a egg farm over here. Just eggs. It's not a chicken farm, just gives you eggs. And yeah, there is a fried egg hanging from a tree. Oh, it's the silliest thing, and I love it. I love it so much. Fried egg hanging from one of the Lego trees. And yeah, this is where we can go and collect our eggs. There's a few chickens on the ground. This is actually just so I could take eggs out and I could throw them at people, right? So stupid. Let's kill you. We also have... So we started off the episode going around the Lego base, didn't we? This is a thing that I built pretty recently. Built a minecart track going around the whole base. We can grab a minecart here. Oh, there's already one in there. Let's put that back. Here we can sit on this, and it'll just go and take us around. Take us around the Lego base. We can sit on here and just look at everything that we built. I think that is actually everything over at the base, though. I don't think there's anything else. I probably missed something. I don't know. Let me run around and I will have a look, see if I missed anything. Yeah, you're gonna have to forgive me if I did miss anything. I probably did, but I think for the most part I got everything. Okay, speaking of bases, this is probably one of my favorite two that I've ever made, right? This is actually Jesse B's base, and yeah, at one point I decided I wanted to try to be buildy, right? I wanted to try to be buildy. So I run over here and I built a house inside Jesse's base here. And yeah, I didn't know, but apparently all of the hermits were doing this at the time. And I got a little bit worried that people were gonna think that I was copying hermits, but yeah, I actually wasn't. I'm not up to date with Hermitcraft. I had no clue what was going on, but yeah, I thought this was the most hilarious thing. We got a little house, and the main reason why I built this house, like I said, I wanted to try to be buildy. And I actually upgraded my PC kind of recently, and I now have the option to play around with RTX. And yeah, my Lego base did not look very good in RTX because concrete just doesn't look all too different with the ray tracing stuff. But in here, all of the wood and the lights and the water, and yeah, it works better with RTX, right? So I really wanted to just build something that looked kind of good in RTX, and oh my god, I'm getting a lot of lag over Jesse's base today. So yeah, we built this little house here. It says, I wanted to be buildy to show off RTX, sad face. I live here now, smiley face. And yeah, I didn't really live here, I just built it up, and it was just a little tease, right? Yeah, this was a thing. Really proud of the way this place turned out too. Yeah, so we have got up to a lot so far in Truly Bedrock Season 2, I think. So if I was to go around and show you literally everything that we worked on throughout the season so far, it's gonna be like a 2-hour video. So I don't really fancy doing that. Just gonna focus on like my main things, I guess. So hopefully you guys don't mind. We're over here in the shopping area though. My very first store, I'm not gonna be showing you all my stores. Well, my very first one, at least, was this one. This is my wool store. And at the start of the season, there was like a big race. There was like 4 people that wanted to build a wool store at the start of the season. It was crazy. Everyone was rushing. And they're actually... Oh, we sold a bit of red there. We actually have got another wool store on the server. Liara has one over here. This one was kind of like, once she's out, though, once she's sold out, that's it. She's not getting any more stock. She's got like a little wool cart here, so this was our only competition. I don't think she ended up selling everything though. Yeah, she still got a fair bit of stuff there. I think I tried to make mine big and in your face, right? So I don't know, I tried to be really obnoxious with the build so people see there's wool over here and not over there, right? Yeah, that was my first store anyway. We had a little bit of competition. Like I said, there was like 4 people that wanted to do a store, including me. Yeah. We've got some a world store, sorry. We've got some other shops as well. We've got an ice cream cone over there, and then there's our store. We've got a few other shops around the area. I think I might actually have the most stores. Oh no, Foxy definitely has the most stores. Foxy has a load of stores. He has like a big mall with like 50 different stores in there. We made quite a few shops this season. We got little Gary down there from SpongeBob. Definitely got more than I did last season, that's for sure. But anyway, I am sadly just about out of time here for today's episode. I had a lot of fun walking around looking at my Nether base and my starter base, getting a little bit of nostalgia. Hopefully you guys enjoyed too. I've not done a world tour in a very long time, so hopefully I did not too bad. Just gotta walk around and look at things and tell you what's going on, right? I tried my best. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.